Hello, Gibby Gibster here, and today we have another set versus set video, but it's set versus set blister edition. So the two sets we have today are Twilight Masquerade versus Temporal Forces, and they're all the blisters, the 3-pack blisters and the single pack blisters. We're not doing the premium jet lane blisters because they don't have any Black Star promos. I love collecting Black Star promos, and the 3-pack blisters have Black Star promos, and the single pack blisters have Black Star promos as well. The premium check lane blisters have a evolution line, but they're taken out of sets. They're just given a slightly different hollow pattern on the third evolution stage. So they're not coming in, but we still have 8 packs versus 8 packs. So this is going to be interesting. Two of the most recent sets. Twilight Masquerade was the latest set that's been released. It's going to be beaten by Shrouded Fable, which comes out August 4th, I think it is. Is it August 4th? Comes out first Friday of August. And Temporal Forces was the set released before Twilight Masquerade. So two very recent sets, and that is reflected on the prices. They're very fluctuating at the moment because there's a lot of packs flooded the market of Twilight Masquerade, Temporal Forces. There's loads of blisters about, there's loads of ETBs about, there's loads of booster boxes about, so everywhere else has different prices from them. The 3-pack blisters retail for $13.99, I think still. They may be $14.99, but I think they're $13.99 still. But you can easily find these around the £12.50 to £12 mark. You've just got to have a look around as normal. Now, the single pack blisters, they retail for $4.99, so they're still the same price as the Sword and Shield ones were. But you can find these around the $3.50 mark-ish. You can sometimes find them for about £3, but it all depends on where you're looking and when you're looking, because a lot of stores buy loads of the set in or pre-order a lot of the set in already, not knowing card lists or big cards or anything like that, and they already have it in stock, and then slowly you start finding out if it's a good set or not. And it's kind of shown in these two sets. Temporal Forces is a lot less value in the cards, and the promos and stuff aren't as good as the Twilight Masquerade. Twilight Masquerade has some massive, very expensive cards in it, and I think Temporal Forces' bigger card is around the £60–70 mark. So that's not very good, and the highest one in Twilight Masquerade is about $220 to $250. It depends on the condition of the card. So yeah, it's a big difference in card prices, but both are really, really fun sets to open. There's lots of cards in them. So we shall start by opening. I'll show you the 1-pack blisters first, since they're already on the deck. So we'll do the newest set, Twilight Masquerade, first. I will just quickly show you the Twilight Masquerade ones. So we have a Pupitar with the Cosmic Hollow pattern. It's a Black Star promo, and a Toxel. Not very popular Pokemon, and not great artworks either. Pupitar's artwork's kind of cool, but it's a Pupitar. It's Pupitar. It's not very popular. You either want a Tyranitar or probably Larvitar. It's a bit more cuter than Larvitar, and Tyranitar is just a very popular Pokemon indeed. Toxel, not very popular either. So two very non-popular Pokemon for the singles. But for $4.99 you get the Black Star promo and the 1 pack of Twilight Masquerade. If you're going to buy these, wait for them to go on sale. Wait for them to get around between £3.50 and £4, I'd say. They don't really go too much lower than 350. If you find them for lower than 350, snap them up, because it's a Black Star promo, and we are starting to see a lot of blisters from Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, especially the single ones, are going up in price. We also get a very nice Lechonk coin. Very, very nice indeed. Put that with my other coins out and put away. And here is the Pupitar. I do like this new cosmic-y hollow pattern for Scarlet and Violet. Goes onto the borders as well. You can get swirls on the borders. Pretty cool. There's like half a firework there. But yeah, I do like those new hollow patterns. Not a lot to say with these Twilight Masquerade ones because the Pokemon aren't very popular, aren't very cool, and you also get your one pack. So next one we get is the Toxel. Ooh, Jesus, everything just went everywhere. Well, the pack went everywhere. There's your code card for the whole thing, and here's our Toxel promo. Not a lot of... you more likely get fireworks and actual swirls in these new Scarlet and Violet promos. There is a bit of a swirl here, but it's very fireworky as well, so yeah, not very many swirls, but I do think they look a bit better. You do get it coming onto the silver borders as well, which is pretty cool. So we put that one there as well, and then we get our pack that flew across the room, put over there. And I'll show you the Twilight Masquerade 3 pack blisters. So you get no coin with these, you just get 3 packs and the Black Star promo. First one is Reveroom. I don't know, is Reveroom popular? I don't think it's very popular. I don't think it's a very popular Pokemon, but as you know, some Pokemon just have, some Pokemon which aren't popular to a lot of people have a very, 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 what's the word? Not eager. I don't know the word. I can't think of the word. They just have a very passionate following of supporters. Only a few, but they are very passionate about these Pokemon. So here's a Reveroom. Reveroom's got a lot of cards in Scarlet and Violet. I know it's a Scarlet and Violet Pokemon and everything, but I didn't think they would push it as much as they had. It has loads of promos, loads of actual cards in sets. But I'm not a fan of it, but I guess Pokemon is. And this is probably the best promo for a 3-pack blister we have today, which is the Snorlax. Snorlax always been very popular, very funny, very powerful Pokemon, a bit derpy. That is the way it is. Very popular, so this is probably the best 3-pack blister to invest in, I'd say, is the Twilight Masquerade. One, Twilight Masquerade is actually a pretty decent set, especially for card prices. And there's quite a lot of cool artworks as well. And Snorlax, very popular Pokemon. So you put a very popular promo in with a very high rated valued set at the moment. So yeah, they're probably going to be very, very expensive eventually. So if you're going to invest in any of these 3-pack blisters, I would suggest doing the Snorlax, and it is a beautiful artwork. Code card. I do love Snorlax. I have seen a couple of Snorlax GX boxes going around, and I'm thinking, do I buy one to have it and invest in? Do I buy one to open it? They're about £90 to £100, so pretty expensive, but Snorlax is very, very popular. So here's our 4 promos from our Twilight Masquerade blisters. Probably the best one is the Snorlax. The other 3, not really very good, but we shall have them on the back like that. There we go. And we've got our packs to the side. We'll open them up after. I'll show you the Paradox Rift Temporal Forces blisters. Now we have a Belly Bolt as our first single pack blister. Actually kind of popular Belly Bolt, but not the single pack blister I have. I'd actually have the other one, which I'll show you in a second. So in these ones, we get a Pour Me coin. Pour Me has been very popular lately as well. I do get it. It is the Pikachu clone for Scarlet and Violet. And here's our belly belt. Bit of a different artwork. Some people will love it, some people are going to hate it, but there's a code card. I'm alright with it. Not a very big fan of a lot of these. I like the Snorlax, I like the Clefairy and the Cabana, which we're going to see in a second. So that's our first Temporal Forces blister. Throw that coin over there, pack goes there. So I really like this single pack blister for the promo, the Cabana promo. Or is it Cabana? Yeah, it's got to be Cabana. That's the way I'll say it anyway. I'll probably get told off. It's not said that, but can't really do that on actual comments unless you actually phonetically spell it out. Oh, big one from me. Phonetically. Yeah, but I really, really like this promo. It's got very cool artwork. I'll give you the code card first before we actually look at the card. But look at this artwork. Very, very cool artwork. The Cosmic Hollow kind of takes away from the artwork, but it is still a very, very cool artwork. Cabana is that Piranha Pokemon. It's quite cool because of that. And it was quite big in the Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald games. It was very good. You got Sharpedo, which was a glass cannon, but it was rapid glass cannon. And it was quite effective against a lot of the Pokemon typings for the gyms and actual hard trainers. So was very popular in those games. Now we get on to the free pack blisters. First of all, we have a Cyclizar one. I'm not a fan of Cyclizar. I know it's kind of like the baby form of Miraidon and Koraidon, but you've got Miraidon and Koraidon, they outshone it by a mile. Doesn't really do nothing. It's quite good in the early game, Cyclizar, if you can actually get it in the early game, because it is a dragon type code card, but I'm not a very big fan of Cyclizar. But as I've said before, some Pokemon just have those few people that are absolutely in love with it. But I'm not a big fan of Cyclizar. Put our Temporal Forces packs to the side. Now, this is probably the better free pack blister, the Clefairy. Clefairy, a very cute Pokemon. Normally does quite well. It's not powerful or anything, it's just is a very cute Pokemon. And everyone likes a cute Pokemon every now and again. And Clefairy is one of the very cute ones. One of the baby Pokemon, along with like Togepi and Clefairy, Igglybuff and Pichu code card. Yeah, one of those very cute baby Pokemon. It is supposed to be cute. That's what it was designed for. So there we go. That is our Clefairy Black Star promo. So these are our Temporal Forces Black Star promos. I absolutely love that Cabana. I just like the artwork, so I'd Cabana, then Clefairy, then probably Bellibolt and Cyclizar last. That's for me anyway. And then out of the Twilight Masquerade runs, Snorlax, clear winner. It's the best promo out of all of these blisters. Then I'll probably go Pupitar. I actually quite like that artwork. It's not very popular, but Pupitar, Revavroom, and Toxel are nowhere near the level of that Snorlax, but there we go. So fan those promos out in the background. Now we have our 8 packs of Twilight Masquerade versus 8 packs of Temporal Forces, and I've just thrown some of the packs on the floor, which is not very good from me. Actually, I haven't done that in a video before, but now I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Twilight Masquerade versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 temporal forces. Always have to count because, well, you may not believe me. But we'll go through the card list and big cards first. So we'll go with temporal forces first. So in temporal forces, the big card is the Raging Bolt. It's around a 60, 70 pound card. Maybe able to get a bit more if it's in very good condition. Then we have the Iron Crown and the Walking Wake. And then it goes Gouging Fire and Iron Leaves. And then it goes into the two big trainer cards out of this set. The Morty's Conviction. I do really want to pull that. It has a Gengar in it. Very cool artwork. There's quite a few of the Gengar line in this set. And then we get the Bianca's Devotion and the Eri. And then we get what was my chase card in this set, but I have pulled it in a recent video, the Ghastly. That Ghastly artwork is amazing. Now, a few of my hidden gems from this set. We have the Gengar full art, very nice full art, purple with a red background, very, very cool. And then we have another duo cards, well, pair of cards, which is the Deerling and the Swarzbuck. That is very cool, put them together, creates a whole image, very, very nice. I really like the Snom as well. Snom is not a Pokemon I actually like, but that artwork is actually stunning, very high detail, very me artwork. And then we also have a Cutie Fly, which shows you how small the Cutie Fly is with the Pikachu in the background. It is absolutely tiny, that Cutie Fly, and it's very cool how it's zoomed in, but you still get loads and loads of detail in it. Now, the big set is Twilight Masquerade for card prices. The biggest card in this set is the Terrestrial Special Illustration Rare Greninja. That is near 220, 240 pound card now. It may have dropped a little bit since I've last looked, but it dropped and then it went back up again. So could still be quite high, but that's what happens with new sets. The card prices fluctuate so much, you don't really know actual proper card prices to about 3-4 months after, when it actually settles down and we have new sets and everyone's opening that. So you kind of start seeing in about 3 or 4 months after it's been released. Then we have our big trainer card, which is Carmine. I think that's about £110 card, somewhere around that price. And then we have the Perrin, bit cheaper. Then we have a massive illustration rare, another massive illustration rare. We get these in a couple of the sets where these illustration rares just have ridiculous prices, but I can understand it. With this one, it's the Eevee. That Eevee artwork is very cool, very cute. Eevee is so popular, and I think that's around the £50 mark. So one of the most expensive illustration rares in all of Scarlet and Violet. Then we have the Blood Moon Ursaluna Special Illustration Rare. And then we go into my little gems. We got the Slum Flora, really like that artwork, very like Pokemon-y. And it's very cool. We got Infernape, very, very cool artwork. Infernape's quite popular. Frostlass, that is a stunning artwork, very dark and sinister. And then that Wattrel, the Wattrel is my chase card for artwork in this set. Very, very cool. And then the Hisuian Growlithe as well, also pairs up with the Perrin. So if you're going to get one, you've kind of got to get the other because they are a pair artwork. And we have taken so long to actually go through those blisters, show the promos, and talk about the sets. So now we're going to get into the pack opening. So we'll start with Temporal Forces. If I can pull that Morty's Conviction, I'll be very, very happy. I would really like the Raging Bolt as well, but Morty's Conviction and Raging Bolt are the cards I really want. I've pulled the card I really, really want, which was that Ghastly, but I would not mind doubling up on that. So, Ghastly Energy, Leaf Energy, Metal Energy, Drillbur, Relor, Ponyta, Chatot, Latias, Great Tusk, Bronzong, Nuzleaf Reverse, Grottle Reverse, and a holo Coridon. So no hit in that pack. So we go into our first pack of Twilight Masquerade. Ooh, which one do I think will win a set versus set? Well, it's all going to come down to if we pull something big out of Twilight Masquerade. If we pull a Greninja, a Perrin, Eevee, or a Carmine, it probably wins straight away just because it's an expensive card, it's very cool artworks. But I think Temporal Forces has quite a good pull rate, so we shall see. Guess the energy. Fire Energy, Leaf Energy, Volbeat, Luxio, Goldeen, Drippy, Conkeldor, Revavroom, Ogre's Mask. Ooh, we get our first hit, which is an Ace-Specs Hyper Aroma. So a lot of Ace-Specs floating around. I do like the actual design of the card. I would like to see it on like with a Pokemon, like this sort of bold, brash artworks, but we might know. We might get it, we might not. But behind that, we get Holo Alakazam. So no hit after that, but we do get our first hit of the video, which is Ace-Specs Hyper Aroma. Really a hit you want to get, but I know a few of these Ace-Specs are actually really playable, but I don't really pay attention to the Ace-Specs. They're not playing I like. I like opening cards, having cool artworks, popular Pokemon. That's me. I'm not a TCG player. I'm a collector code card. One for the back. So next pack is Temporal Forces, Guess the Energy, Psychic Energy, Fighting Energy, P-Dub, Pineco, Mawile, Meditite, Screamtail, Sableye, Iron Valiant, Reverse Holo Girafarig, Reverse Holo Rapidash, into a Holo Whimsicott. So nothing from Temporal Forces yet. Back into Twilight Masquerade. If we want a big hit, we want it out of Twilight Masquerade, because there's like 4 cards which are above code card, the highest card from Temporal Forces, which are the Greninja, the Carmine, the Perrin, and I think the Kieran actually has gone up. The other artwork card with Carmine, I think that's about a £70 card. So yeah, I forgot to say that one, but one from the back, Guess the Energy, Fire Energy, Leaf Energy, Varoom, Wattrel, Volbeat, Goldeen, Revavroom, Rillaboom, Handheld Fan, Reverse Holo Boot Bonnet, Reverse Holo Monferno. Ooh, we get a Terrestrial Marcargo EX. I've already pulled this card, and it's not very popular Pokemon Marcargo, but I didn't quite like it in its terrestrial form. Yeah, so we get a Marcargo EX. Twilight Masquerade, 2 hits, Temporal Forces, 0. So Twilight Masquerade is winning at this time, but can all change with a good hit from Temporal Forces or a couple good hits, Well, it all depends. It depends what you pull. You can either base it on actual number of pulls or code cards, or the actual price of the cards, rarity of the cards. It's kind of up for debate once we know what we have pulled. So, one from the back. Guess Energy, Metal Energy. Oh, so close. Dark Energy, Cotoni, Carvana, Ekans, Turtwig, Ancient Booster, Energy Capsule, Iron Tread, Buddy Poppin. Ooh, there we go. Our first hit from Temporal Forces. A Neo Upper Ace-Specs. Might be an Ace-Specs day today, but there we go. Very, very nice. I don't know anything about these Ace-Specs. I know some are very, very playable, but I don't know. They don't really interest me because they are just energy trainer tool cards. And I'm a collector. I like the popular Pokemon and very cool artworks. Still nice artwork, but are you going to get that excited about an energy card? Not really. And behind that we have a Holo Iron Thorn, so no hit behind it, but there we go. Temporal Forces is off the mark with an Ace-Spec, so it's pulled back. All it needs is a full art, and it can get back on level terms, but here we go. Twilight Masquerade. Oh, Twilight Masquerade is... I think it's going to be quite an expensive set. I don't know. As I've said, you've got to wait for about 3 months before you actually start seeing card prices sort of settle. On the back, guess the energy. Fighting energy. Water energy. Frogadier. Illimuse. A Plint Nose Pass. Enhanced Hammer. Kilowatt Troll. Kalele. Reverse Hollow Handheld Fan. Reverse Hollow Ogie Dogie. Ooh, and we do get a Terrestrial Greninja EX. It's not that special illustration rare we really want, but there we go, a Greninja EX Terra card. Very nice. Greninja is quite a popular Pokemon as well. I don't know, it's probably one of the more expensive EXs in the set, but it's probably not that expensive. It might be £3, maybe £4. I don't know. Depends if it's playable, but yeah, quite a popular Pokemon, so it might be doing well. But there we go, Twilight Masquerade, adding another hit to its list. Now back to Temporal Forces. Actually, I don't mind Temporal Forces. Now I've got that Ghastly, there's kind of not much else for me that I really want. Maybe that Dealing and Sawsbuck code card, pair card, but I really like a lot of the pair cards in the set, one from the back. But if I wanted one more big card, I'd say Morty's Conviction. That's the one I want. It's got Gengar, very cool. Guessing G, Leaf Energy. Oh, first guess the energy is Leaf Energy. Carcole, Grottle, Finizen, Bronzor, Airy, Colossal, Boxed Order, Reverse Hollow Driller, Reverse Hollow Rapska. Oh, and we do hit an EX with a Gouging Fire EX. Has a special illustration rare. Well, all 3 of the legendary dog paradox Pokemon do. Well, the legendary dogs are the ancient ones, and the fighting Pokemon are from Black and White are the future ones. But there we go, Gouging Fire EX. Not a special illustration rare, but an EX. Temporal Forces still just needs a full art to get back on level terms. It's, apart from that full art, it is going punch for punch with the Twilight Masquerade pack. Good God. One from the back, Guessing G, Light Energy, Psychic Energy, a Bam, Poliwag, really like that Poliwag artwork, very cool. Helioptile, Corfish, Farigiraf, Jamming Tower, Glaceon, Reverse Hollow Seeking. Oh, and we hit our first illustration rare of the day with the Torkoal. I don't think it's very popular. It's kind of a cool artwork. It's like old school painting sort of artwork style, and actually it's quite cool. I do like it, but it's not very popular Pokemon. It's not amazing artwork, but still very nice artwork and a very good hit. Illustration rare pull from Twilight Masquerade, and behind that we have a Hollow Tilmosk Ogerpon. Also get special illustration rares of the Ogerpons in this set. I don't think they're not that popular. You really want the Greninja, the Carmine, the Perrin, the Eevee, but you can still get them. I don't really like the Ogerpons, but some people do, some people don't. A lot of the newer stuff I'm not too big a fan of, but some I do like. But a lot of them I'm a bit like, eh, I kind of had similar stuff before. Code card. One from the back. Guess Energy. Dark Energy. Light Energy. Noctowl. Croconaw. Licky. Metang. Unpheasant. Center Scorch. Palafin. Reverse Hollow Mudbray. Reverse Hollow Excadrill. Into a Hollow Iron Thorns. If I'd done the pack trick wrong, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Did we start with Temporal Forces? I think we did start with Temporal Forces, so I think we've still won the pack trick right, so Here we go. Twilight Masquerade. Come on. Give us some good code card. Code card. Give me a Wattrel. I'll be happy with that Wattrel. Really want that artwork. Very cool artwork. Yes, energy. Metal energy. Fat and energy. Grokey. Finizen. Wattrel. No, I want the illustration rare Wattrel. Glimmet. Diplin. Killer Wattrel. Sandslash. Reverse Hollow Luxio. Reverse Hollow Fluette. And into a Hollow Enamorous. So we did get a Wattrel. We did ask for a Wattrel, but I meant that illustration rare Wattrel. Come on, Temporal Forces. It needs something now. It's a little bit behind, but it can still claw its way back. One from the back. Guess energy. Fire energy. Water energy. Finizen. Bronzor. Mighty Enna. Duosion. Sawsbuck. Cypher Maniacs. Codebreaking. Behem. De-evolved into a Reverse Hollow Elgem. Into a Hollow Carvana. Into a Hollow Roaring Moon. Which was a big card from the other Paradox sets, which was Paradox Rift. Might do a set versus set, which is the best Paradox set. Might do that soon. I do like a lot of the artworks in Paradox Rift. Code card, and there's a lot of chase cards I actually want in that set. One from the back. But these were the two latest sets, so I decided to do these, and I didn't have the Black Star promos. So I'd be opening blisters anyway for the Black Star promos at some point, so I thought, might as well do a set versus set while I'm at it. So, Guess Energy, Water Energy, Dark Energy, Aaron, Spinarak, Sandshrew, Darumaka, Cook, Clefable, Tatsugili, Reverse Hollow Tangrowth, Reverse Hollow Lairon, into a Hollow Chandelure. So 2 more packs for each set. Can anything pull something out of the bag and take the win? Any of the big special illustration rares from either set could probably do it. Code card. 1 from back. Guess the energy. Water energy. Latin energy. Ghastly. Love that illustration rare. L-Jump. Sizzlipede. Marrow. BM. Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. Rapidash. Reverse Hollow Bramblin. Reverse Hollow Litten. Very, very cool artwork, that one. And into a Hollow Brambleghast. So no hit out of that pack. Ooh, some of the bulk is slowly going. Nah, we've only got 3 more packs left, so I won't really bother tidying it up. It's already quite a long video. We did spend almost 20 minutes just showing you the promos and having to talk about them and stuff, and the set lists. So yeah, code card. The actual pack opening is probably not even going to be about 10 minutes long. 1 from the back. Guess energy. Fighting energy. So I say water energy twice in a row, then I change it, and it's water energy. Water energy. Sunkern, Skarmory, Abra, Applin, Slurpuff, Milotic. Love Milotic as a Pokemon. Perrin, Reverse Hollow Heliolisk, Reverse Hollow Monferno, into a Hollow Teal Mask Ogerpon. So 1 more pack each. We get a special illustration rare from either of these sets. It probably wins now. But it's going to have to be a good one from Temporal Forces. Code card. I'll take the Morty's Conviction. Give me Morty's Conviction. Special illustration rare. I'll say that. 1 from the back. And Dark Energy. Fighting Energy. Totodile. Deerling. Peter. Pineco. Screamtail. Zeraora. Iron Valiant. Reverse Hollow Chatot. Oh, we hit a special illustration rare. Gouging Fire EX. Probably the worst out of all the 3 legendary dogs, but still a very, very, very cool artwork. It's quite a cool Pokemon as well. And I did say, all you have to do is hit one of those special illustration rares, and it's probably going to win, but there we go. The Gouging Fire EX special illustration rare. Oh god. Now I've got to get all three. I have this thing, if there's like pairs or like triplets of Pokemon, like the legendary dogs from Crown Zenith, I need them. Now we got the legendary dogs out of the special illustration rare legendary dog Pokemon out of Temporal Forces. I need like the set, I need all three, or I need the pair. I just can't have just one or two of them. It's just something like me, but I actually really like this artwork in the jungle. Very detailed, not super high detail, but pretty detailed. Very, very cool artwork, and a big hit out of Temporal Forces. Might have saved itself with its last pack. And behind it we have Holo I'm Valiant. Oh, there we go. Temporal Forces, last minute big punch for the victory. Is it going to be enough though? We're going to have a look in a minute, because there is one more pack of Twilight Masquerade, and if it gets special illustration rare, it definitely wins. It can even be one of the lower level ones, like a Blood Moon Ursaluna. It will still beat Temporal Forces code card. Ooh, we're going to have a little discussion in a minute. One from the back. Guess the energy. Dark energy. Yay! Got the last guess the energy. Dark energy. Grookey, Helioptile, Venison, Caretaker, Reveroom, Rillaboom, Handheld Fan, Reverse Hollow Diplin. Oh, we get one of the illustration rares I really wanted to pull out this set. The Infernape. Not usually an artwork I'd like, but I think goes very well with the Pokemon. It's kind of, it reminds me of like Dragon Ball Z sort of style. I'll probably get told off now because of all the Dragon Ball Z people, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. It's quite cool. Infernape goes very well with the artwork, and it's one of the cards I wanted from this set. So I'm actually very, very happy. Oh, big discussion in a minute. And behind that we have a Holo Hisuian Arcanine. Very outshone by its pre-evolved form in this set because of that Hisuian Growlithe's illustration rare, but we get the Infernape illustration rare. Very, very nice. So both of the last packs putting out big punches to try and win it for their set. Oh, it looked a bit dicey in the middle, but those last two packs were absolutely brilliant. And now we got to have a little discussion, because out of Temporal Forces, we got the special illustration rare Gouging Fire EX. Very, very nice. We also got the Gouging Fire EX. So we got the regular EX and the special illustration rare EX. Quite weird. And then Ace Specs Neo Upper Energy. So only 3 hits, but we did get a big special illustration rare hit. And then from Twilight Masquerade, we got that illustration rare Infernape. Very, very nice. The illustration rare Torkoal. Not artwork I was too bothered about when I actually looked at it, but when you see some cards in person, they do look a bit better. I do like this artwork. It's very old-fashioned painting style. Then we get a Terra Greninja EX. Not the special illustration rare, but still a Terra Greninja EX. Macargo EX Terra Full Art card. And also a Ace Specs Hyper Aroma. So 5 hits out of that. So I'll put them in the rarity orders. Yeah, probably goes out. Probably it would go like that for probably pricing wise as well. And then, so we had 5 hits out of the Twilight Masquerade and 3 hits out of Temporal Forces. But we did get one of the big special illustration rares out of Temporal Forces. Does that beat 5 hits? Oh, it's up for debate here. What wins here, do you think? The 1 special illustration rare, 1 EX and 1 Ace Specs from Temporal Forces, or the 1 EX, 1 Ace Specs, 1 Full Art Terrestrial, and 2 illustration rares from Twilight Masquerade? I don't know. So technically, the A specs and the EXs cancel each other out. So we're left with a special illustration rare versus a terrestrial full art and 2 illustration rares. Ooh, what am I going to give it to? I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably have to go with Twilight Masquerade, 2 illustration rares and a full art terrestrial card. And one of the actual cards I wanted from one of the sets. I didn't really want the Gouging Fire. I'd rather have the Raging Bolt or the Walking Wake. But yeah, I'm going to go with Twilight Masquerade winning. But what do you think? Do you think that special illustration rare deserves to win over those illustration rares and terrestrial full art? Let me know in the comments below. It's very weird. You can't really judge. If you're going on pricings, probably have to be Temporal Forces. If you're going on amount of hits, you have to go Twilight Masquerade. But I think adding them all together, the hits, the artworks, rarities of cards, I'm going with Twilight Masquerade. There we go. That was our set versus set. Twilight Masquerade versus Temporal Forces Blister Edition. Now, what do I have to tell you guys? Shroud of Fable is coming out this week? Next week. Technically in a week. Well, under a week. We have all 3 of the illustration rare collections. So the 2 special illustration rares, Greninja and Kindra boxes, along with the King Gambit box. Pre-ordered them, so they'll be turning up soon. I have pre-ordered the Pokemon Center exclusive Shrouded Fable ETB. I haven't had a dispatch note or any money taken out of my account for that yet, but that should be happening soon, so we should have that. So we've got a lot of Shrouded Fable coming up. I'm also going to be doing this month, I'll tell you, I'll do like a little investment at the start of the month, what I'm planning to invest in and what I think was going to do well and if I can get good prices and stuff. And then at the end of the month, I'll do another video of what I actually invested in and explain why I invested in those things, if we actually invested in what we said we were going to invest. But there we go, and there'll be a Pokemon 151 video coming up because that's become quite an interesting set. Its prices gone up, cards are very popular, products are getting a bit hard to find, a lot of the products are shooting up in prices. So we'll do a little 151 video soon and we'll discuss what products are the best, what's the best way to get the cheapest packs and stuff like that, because 151 is getting up there. It's price booming. It could be the Scarlet and Violet version of Evolving Skies. We don't know yet, but yeah, we'll have a little 151 video coming up as well. So we've got Shroud of Fable coming up, a lot of openings on that, and then a Pokemon 151 video, little investment video. Quite a few things coming up on the channel very, very soon. But thank you for watching, and hope talking about the blisters and the promos at the start and then going through the sets wasn't too bad. I will put a little note of when the actual pack opening starts in this video. So at the start, if I'll put it right at the start like I normally do, and then you can just skip to the pack opening if you just want to see the pack opening. But I do like talking about the promos, and some of the promos are cool and some are not, but hey ho, that's just how I am. So please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.